We're on vacation, and we came up through Medicine Wheel and saw Yellowstone, and look a sort of different perspective on the Earth. And like the Medicine Wheel has been there hundreds, if not thousands of years. And my question is, man, where did we come from? Were we brought to this planet, or how did the human race end up here on this planet Earth?
Our answer to this will be very direct with you, but it is often from where you now stand out here on this far, 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 far leading edge. It's not often satisfying because it's hard to get your thoughts around all of that. But let's start by saying that matter or manifestation is advanced thought. In other words, there is thought, and then there is thought form, and then there is manifestation. And of course, there are millions of incremental steps in between all of that, but that's the general process. There is thought and then thought form, which you would call illusion or even dream state. And then there is manifestation. And all manifestation is energy that is being translated from many perceivers at the same time who concur about what they are perceiving. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. So, for example, as you look at Esther's body with the inhabitant of Abraham pouring through, you might see energy around her that some might not see. Are you getting any picture of this energy around? Now, everyone who walks in the room does not see that. And so you are seeing or utilizing your eyes to interpret vibration a little differently than the majority. And so we would say that this energy that some of you are perceiving would be more like thought form because everyone doesn't see it. But if enough were to see it, that almost all would agree that they are seeing it, then there would be a sort of manifestation. It would be sort of like a friendly Casper, the friendly ghost. It could actually be a form that would appear to be as solid as this. Right now, it's just light energy. So there is thought, and there is thought form, and then there is manifestation. Manifestation is always in the eye of the beholder. So this time-space reality that everyone is perceiving is nothing more than vibrational interpretation. So the thought form of that which is man was set forth from broader perspective and has continued to evolve by the experience of those who were having the experience here on the planet. And what you actually see as man or human is vibrational interpretation. Now, did man come from ape? No, man was a different idea. So how does the idea of evolution occur? And we say because the idea of each species was set forth, and as the experience of the species is lived, the idea expands. So the expansion is happening from the leading edge place and is supported from the source energy that flows everywhere the idea goes.
So our source energy at one time may have been in a dinosaur, and it changed. Our energy that we are today may have taken different forms at different times, and then we've... Well,
it is sort of like that, but that is not specifically what we are saying. The source energy that was in the dinosaur was intended to be exactly what it was. And while the same source energy flows to the dinosaur and flows to your dog and flows to you, there is different intention with different energy that has flowed. In other words, the energy that is the embodiment of physical man is specific energy unto physical man. In other words, it is the intent of the energy that makes the difference, you see. And so Jerry wrote a title for one of the cassettes years ago which really expressed what we're trying to say to you here in as clever and well of words as anything that we've ever seen coined, when he said, a snake is not a disabled lizard. In other words, and an ape is not an inferior man. In other words, the balance of the species is all intended for the balance of the whole. And source energy is joyously experiencing all of that. And all of it is here for the expansion of creation, but creation is happening in the mind of the dog just like it's happening in the mind of the man. So to get back to your initial question, which we think is a very good one, we have to say, your question is, how did human get here? And we say, human got here the same way dirt got here, the same way the earth itself got here, the same way the dog got here, the same way that everything that is physical got here. It was a thought that was pondered long enough that became form, and then pondered long enough that it became manifestation. And the only reason that it is manifestation is because other perceivers of it are perceiving it as manifestation. The real question here is, what's real? How real is this? Well, from your framework, it's pretty darn real. You can hear how real it is. Hear how real it is. This thing is real. But it is only real. We are pounding on the podium for those listening in later. It is only real because your ears interpret the vibration into sound, and your eyes interpret it into... In other words, it is only real because your interpreters interpret it as real. It's the best we can do with that one.
Okay.